right off the bat, we want to celebrate with Paul and Amati. There is a family, Patrick and Holly Bell, with Kingdom Growth Engine, who this past year have been working to raise money to help Paul get a car lift for the garage in Nairobi. And they raised the funds necessary and it got installed. And just this past week, they had a celebration with cake and with the mechanics and everybody involved to celebrate the installation and the working of the lift. And it's really exciting news, something that we had dreamt up several years ago together with Paul. But it was so awesome how people in God's kingdom felt a burden for that project and got it done. Subscribing with our channel, our YouTube channel that we started, I learned something really new, really interesting about when we're making posts on social media. Nobody was seeing it. I sent messages out to about 30 friends directly on Facebook and just asked, have you seen our posts? Not necessarily, watch the video, but have you seen our post about our update in January? And zero people had seen it or even seen our post. And I know that many of you aren't necessarily on Facebook, and that's not a bad thing. We all need to be careful about social media, but that was really thought-provoking. How do we share in a way that more people will watch what we're doing and seeing our updates about our news? But one thing we do know is that we need your help to support our channel with liking it and subscribing to the channel, because that'll help our channel to get more active, more views. And so please go to our YouTube videos and like and subscribe and be a part, so you'll get our updates, our updated videos as we do them. I wanted to share also a devotional thought. It comes from 2 Samuel chapter 22. He reached down from on high and took hold of me. He drew me out of deep waters. You are my lamp, O Lord. The Lord turns my darkness into light. It is God who arms me with strength and makes my way perfect. He trains my hands for battle. You broaden the path beneath me so that my ankles do not turn. And the thought behind that wonderful passage, what encouraged me when I went through it in my devotions, was that God, not only has he given us all life and he created the world, but he pursues us for as long as we have breath. Even when we're running from him, or we are not, or ignoring him, or our pride gets in the way, he continues to pursue us and wants to work in our lives, and he wants to make us perfect if we surrender to him. And so to understand that how he's pursuing us no matter where we're at in life, he is the one who does the work in us to change us. And our efforts are not good enough. And no matter how hard we try to be good, it's just not going to do anything. And that's why he had to die on the cross and rise again. And but also just in trying to grow and become a better version of ourselves, to understand that God works in us. He can work in us to change us, but the key is we have to surrender to him and be willing to allow him to change us. And that's not easy. And I speak from personal experience of it's a struggle to surrender. Even as we're doing our work with our partners in Kenya, to surrender and do the things that God's asking me to do or encouraging me to do is not always easy. And I'm stubborn, and I fight it and I make excuses. And so I thought that chapter 22 in 2 Samuel was just really encouraging to think about. And it's such a relief, actually, that if we surrender and allow God, that he works in us and he gives us the strength. And there's that one part that talks about how he arms me with strength and makes my way perfect. He trains my hands for battle, which means that we are going to do work. We are going to have things we have to do, and we have to step out in faith and face those challenges and be consistent. And he will bring the victory if we're willing to step out and trust him and do what he asks us to do. So just I hope that encourages you in different ways, wherever you're at with your walk with God. I just pray that he touches you with that. All right, the main thing about our video is talking about school fees. And because we have had people asking about how much does it cost to support a child through school. Now, as you can know from no matter where you live, there's different costs from different schools, private education versus public education, and different levels. And so as we got information back from our partners, we tried to make an average cost of what it is for in general. Now, please keep in mind that these averages, there's an extreme high end and there's an extreme low end, and so we're trying to go in an average cost for kids. For early years before primary education, for little kids, on average, it's about $75 per year. For primary grades, we are looking at about $100 per year. For junior high, about $150 per year. For high school, about $250 per year. And for university per semester, keep that in mind, per semester, it's about $310 per semester for university. So that's kind of the average of a cost. So if you're interested in helping us, the ways that you can help give, if you go to our give page on our website, and I'll show you the page right here on the screen, and the links will be in our description box below to go to our give page. And then there's two options to give to our CGE account, which will give, for those of you in the US, it'll give you the credit tax, the tax write-off credit that you would like to have if you go through CGE, the church that is our mission base there. And then, or you can give directly to our Give Send Go account, which is the online platform that can take in donations, and then we take that money and then we distribute it to our partners from there. So those are the two ways that you can help us give. But please ask questions too. If you're not sure about this or that, or you're curious, if you want to give, you want to be able to see it, have a picture and a connection to the kids that you're supporting, that would be cool. We can organize those things. We really love to try to find more, be able to support more kids through school. And that would be awesome if you'd be willing to connect with us and help us to do more in Kenya that way. Thanks again for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.